This video is for muy vulnerable SAS MITRE attack. My name is Juan Diego Romero Diaz. Some information important to give you is that the teacher name for this work is José Álvarez. The subject is for Offensive Security 1. The program is Digital Security in the Javeriana University. As a disclaimer, the idea of this exercise is for an academic work, and the enterprise mentioned in this video is going to be fictional. It's not going to affect any real enterprise. First of all, I'm going to start with explaining what is MITRE. MITRE is a global knowledge base that helps model cyber adversary tactics and techniques based on real experiences to detect and stop them. The attack, or the matrix attack, was built as a tool to categorize the behavior of an adversary during the process of compromise the victim. This framework is used in the public and private sectors, so can be used by any enterprise. It can be used by a PIM, small and medium enterprises. It's going to be for technology, health. It's going to be to any enterprise that wants to grow their cybersecurity culture. And last, the framework allows the company to explain every detail of a technique or a tactic used in a cyber attack or in an exercise they're making. There are some phases in this framework. The first one is reconnaissance. The adversary gather important information to use it in the future. Next, in resources development, the same adversary set resources that will be used in the next attack that they're going to make. The third one is the initial access. In this case, the adversary gains access or try to gain access to the victim system. 4 is execution. Once they gain access to the system, they try to execute a remote access tool inside them. Next one is the persistence. The adversary tries to maintain his position inside the victim system, and this is related to the next one, that is privilege escalation. In this case, the adversary, after gain access to the victim system, tries to escalate his privilege using any necessary exploit or any necessary tool that previously in the resource development they have select. The next one is the defense evasion. In this one, the adversary tries to avoid the defense system of the victim. Is going to be related with the privilege escalation, whether a tool that they may need for this one. In correctional access, the adversary tries to obtain username and password based on the attack or based on any technical tactic that it may use. In discovery, the adversary explores the system, explores the functionality. They have cloud, local, the same has infrastructure of the company. In lateral movement, after they gain access and in privilege escalation, the adversary tries to move inside the system using real credentials previously steal from the discovery. In the next one, that is collection, the adversary collects all type of relevant data. Once they have done this, the next step is the command and control. The adversary tries to communicate with the compromised systems, and this is the reason. And the reason why is because the next step is exfiltration, that the adversary steals the information gathered previously. And finally, is the phase of impact, and the adversary affects the system of the victim. In the case of mobile SAS attack, we based in a phishing email attack that were affected one of the employees based on his email. And for this, we select in the recognizes stage the phishing for information, the resource for development, the compromised accounts, initial access to external remote services, in execution, command and scripting interpreter, persistence create account, privilege escalation, create and modify system processes, defense evasion, abuse elevation control mechanisms, in creating actions adversary in the middle, discovery, file and directory discovery, lateral movement, internal spear phishing, collection, automated and collection, command and control is ingress tool transfer, exfiltration and schedule transfer, and finally in impact we select data destruction. Some recommendations we give Mobile SAS. First of all, Mobile SAS needs to start giving his employees training in phishing tactics and techniques. Second one, the users can use the same weak password for all the systems that may have access. We found in this exercise that the breakpoint was due to a phishing attack, and the employee has the same password for all the systems that have access. So that below also they have access, they have training for phishing tactics, but also for passwords. Next one is the control and monitoring the transfer data in a day. That is vital because sometimes some transfers are too low, so they're not monitoring, but they need to do that. And finally, create backups of the data periodically. And this is based on the idea that once the attackers gain access and start removing and deleting data, they don't have like backups to gain again information and continuity of their business. That was all. Thanks.